Hey y'all, hey. So I am back and this is day 4. Day 4, the final day of secret sauces to getting the curls you want or the curls that you desire. I am so super excited because today I get to share the final 2 secret sauces to getting those curls that you wanted. You know, those luscious, juicy, defined, long lasting curls we've been talking to you about how to get with the foundational principles. First, we started with day 1, day 2, now we're on day 3. Day 1 was the detox, day 2 was proteins, day 3 was hydration, and now day 4, the final 2 secret sauces. So, secret sauce number 4 is going to be your setting products. Let's talk about that. So, secret sauce number 4 with your setting products really rely on the detox, the protein, and the moisture level that you have balanced the hair out with in order for it to accept and receive the setting products you choose to use to define your curls. Okay. Also, after secret sauce number 4, setting products, it's going to be secret sauce number 5, your setting technique. So, first, you get to choose, or you have to choose, what product you're going to use to set your curls with. And then the second is going to be, or the last thing is going to be, the technique that you use. So there are many forms of setting products that you can use to set and get a defined curl. Now, this is going to be the biggest challenge that I see people have when they are trying to get those juicy curls. They've set the foundation with all the principles and everything that I've told you to do thus far. And then they get to the setting products and they're lost. Like, what do I use? Do I use a gel? Do I use a cream? Do I use a cream gel? Do I use a mousse? Do I use a setting lotion? Do I use a pomade? Do I use they have, like these pomade cream waxes. There are so many things that you can use to set your curls with, but which one is going to work best for your hair? So maybe you've tried the creams, didn't quite work. Maybe you tried it and it worked for you moisture wise, but it didn't work for you holdability wise. That could have been because you didn't have the proteins in the hair to remember the curl and to start to define the curls before you put that cream on. Or it may have been that your hair had way too much moisture in it. So by the time you put this moisturizing cream on, it was too puffy. So then you chose, oh, the next time I'm going to do it, I'm going to do a gel. Well, maybe at that time it was way too hard for you. It's like, I don't like the feel of this. It's too crunchy. It's too hard. It's not fluffy, which you're not going to get both. You're not going to get soft pillow soft curls if you're going to use a gel. Vice versa, you're not going to get a curl that's going to really hold if you're going to just want to use a cream. So I recommend a cream gel. I recommend cream gels for just about every hair texture, unless it's like super fine, which I have still set hair with a cream gel on really fine hair because I've set a foundation of proteins that help to give the strand some stability. So it's not so like paper soft fine. It's more of a fine strand with now it has some strength to it. So now it's not going to be heavy and weighed down. It's going to be able to withstand that cream gel. Some people use mousses. So there are different types of mousses. You have your curl defining mousses. You have just regular mousses that some people try to use to like rod set their hair and things like that. I recommend if you're going to use a mousse to use a curl defining one, but you need to make sure that the hair has the foundational principles it has so that your curls can last and hold. What I have noticed from just gels for me, if you just use the gel, even if you've done some moisture on the hair, it's just still not enough moisture throughout the duration of the hairstyle to not like over harden on the outside. So that's the reason I love cream gels. My clients have come to love them as well. And then I recommend a curl defining mousse to like refresh your curls. So some people just use water. I recommend the curl defining mousses because they add a little bit more moisture in the hair on top of the cream gel, the gel that you've used. But it also gives the hair a really nice shine. without over hardening the hair or making the hair feel like it has way too much product on it. It does not flake on the hair. So I found a proper combination of these items for women who want to be able to have those juicy, long lasting, shiny curls that they don't just have to kind of like keep spraying oil on it to make it shine, or keep spraying water on it to make it feel like it's moisturized. So they have a great balance of both, but it does start with those foundational principles. So let's start out. Who can remember what's the first thing you're supposed to do in order to start the process of having those defined curls? Type it for me. Type it for me if you've been following this week. And I said it at the beginning of this video. And while I'm waiting on you to type, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sherbert Ratliff. As you can see on the screen, I am curl defining and color solutionist of Limitless Natural Salon in Memphis, Tennessee. And I help the executive woman who wants to exude confidence in every area of her life, beginning with learning to recreate texture she'll love. I love to do that because I have just seen the countless reviews and women coming to me just telling me how much I've helped them to change their lives. Matter of fact, last week, my client gave me a card and a gift because she was just so overjoyed. She's been with me for about 90 days now. She's gone through her first round of process, working and partnering with me to help her recreate the curls that she loves. And she is so in love with her hair. She has hair color now. She was in wigs forever, and now she is out of her wigs. And she says she just didn't know what she was going to do. And she is just overjoyed to how she's been able to wear her hair for the past 90 days, how many compliments she gets, how easy it is for her to duplicate her hair at home. And that's just by partnering with me. Whether you're able to come into the salon or not, I can definitely help you with products, product regimen, and follow up to support you to make sure that you are reaching your goals with your hair. So I just wanted to add that. So the first thing you should have put in the comments would be the detox. So you want to be able to make sure you detox. And if you didn't understand what that means and why you want to do that, please go back and watch day 1 of this series, Secret Sauces to Getting Your Curls Defined, or the secret sauces to getting the curls that you want. And then day 2 was your protein. So make sure that the hair has the proteins that it needs. Day 3 was your hydration. And now this is day 4, where I just shared with you your setting products. Okay. Now setting technique. Let's talk about the setting technique. So setting technique, some people like to do like a twist out, either twist the hair down or do like single twists on the hair all over, like plait twists. That's what I call them, or rope twists, um, all over the whole head. Take those down. It really depends on what you want your outcome or your look to be like. Because you've set the foundational principles with everything that I've shared with you throughout this series, you're going to have a great hold on the hair. Okay. The challenge you may have is some challenges with knowing which proteins to use maybe on your hair, or which water to use for your hydration when you do your deep hydration steam treatment, or and the setting products you're going to use for your hair. But again, I can help. You can definitely go to our website, limitlessnaturalsalon.com. You can click on curl call regimen. So where that is about a 15-minute call where I hop on the phone with you. I ask you really specific questions so that I can put a regimen together for you that definitely works. If you don't believe me, read my reviews. And I also follow up with you for the next 60 days after that investment. So I follow up with you about weekly so that I can see the results of your hair, ask you more questions, rearrange your regimen for you so that everything is not so just like specific in order, but what it is, it's kind of like when you call your doctor and you say, well, the medicine did this or it did that. And he may say, well, take a half a pill, or I want you to increase and do this. So that way, the same thing that your doctor does with you, I am the same way, professionalism in making sure that I help support you, adjust what needs to be adjusted so that within your timeline of you reaching your goals, I've helped you to do that. So last thing, again, setting technique. So setting technique. Twist out. I do what I call is my original diva set. And so what this is a technique that I use, and I show you how to use it, where when you're in the salon, you get to hold the mirror, right? what stylist lets you do that? You get to hold the mirror and watch me set your curls so I can show you exactly how you're going to reset those curls at home when it's time for you to re-shampoo again, You get to ask all the questions. You get to see how much product I'm putting on in each area, me explaining it to you so that you can thoroughly understand what you're to do when it's time for you to re-shampoo. So that is the method we use in the salon. But also, let me introduce to you, since you have all the foundational principles you need to create the curls that you desire, Limitless Naturals curl classes. So this is live classes where you are joined with me and other women just like you who want to be able to define their curls, exude confidence, be able to rock their natural hair, come out of their protective styles, or whatever it is that they're trying to do, to be able to be more confident and comfortable with maintaining and creating curls on their hair that they will love. So this happens every Saturday morning, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. I used to do it a little bit earlier, but I do notice that some of us don't want to get up that early. So I've changed the time to 9 o'clock. So it's 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. If you get on limitlessnaturalsalon.com and click on the More button under Limitless Naturals Curl Classes, as long as you make your investment payment by 6 p.m. the night before on a Saturday, like a Friday night, by 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be right there on the other end of the computer waiting on you. What I do love about this and what you'll love most is I'm going to show up with my hair wet. I will show up with conditioner on. You're going to be asked to do the same. And we're going to get ourselves introduced and acclimated to everybody that's attending the class. Then we're going to go rinse our hair and we're going to come back to the computer screen. I love it because we get to walk through. I get to see exactly what you're doing. And I get to say, hey, Sheila, let's kind of take this curl and do this to that area. I noticed that part of your hair is looser or tighter. So we're going to use this technique in that area so that you can get similar results all over your whole head. So I am able to keep you in check to make sure that you leave with curls that you love. And also what I do love most about this too, if you do your class in time, and we do this any as long as you pay for the class any Friday, I will be on there on Saturday unless you see that Saturday is blocked, because I do have an organization I volunteer with, so some Saturdays that'll happen. But other than that, I will be there on the other end, making sure that I'm there to help you and walk you through this process of defining your curls. It's really fun. All the questions that you think you have, you bring them to the class. But lastly, you can purchase and invest in your curl care regimen bundle. How you do that is you hop on the website, you pay for this class, and then at the end of the class, you text me and you say, hey, I want to book my curl care regimen call with you. I just paid for the class. Generally, that call, there is a fee for that call, but when you purchase the class or invest in the class, then you get that call for free. So what that call is, me hopping on, asking you very specific questions so I can put that regimen bundle together for you. Once that bundle is together for you, I can either ship it to you or you can swoop right on by the salon and pick it up. I generally have inventory on hand. And what this does is just make sure that you have the proper products for your texture and type of hair. So during the class that you can have the most success as possible. So I'm excited. Go to limitlessnaturalsalon.com. I am so happy that I was able to share this with you. If there are any questions you have, be sure to type them in the comments. Otherwise, I will see you on the next Textured Hair Talk Tuesday for more tips. But if you're ready to get started, go ahead and go to that website, limitlessnaturalsalon.com, and go ahead and invest in your live curl care, your live curl defining class. I'm excited to see you there. I hope that this has been helpful this week with this series. Please share it out. If you're watching the replay, please type in replay. All right. Bye-bye for now, and I will see you soon.